Salutations, my name is Drunker, and today we are back with another episode of another Eidos of Dragon Vein R. That's right, we are going to be continuing our reading through Bovine Farm, one of the first event that I've ever read through. Not really, actually I read that alongside Arcane Bootcamp and Topdom Island, but I decided that Arcane Bootcamp's just gonna be in the chronological reading, because like I really need to go through all the chapters. And yeah, so chapter 2 will probably be next after Bovine Farm, and I'll save Arcane Bootcamp until I reach chapter 5. So I'll be doing this all in chronological order now, with the exception of Bachelor Island. So yeah, because Bachelor Island will be done earlier than I thought. So yeah, so we're gonna be reading through MR7 to MR14 today. So yes, so wow. Anyway, let us proceed to Beware! Adventurers have turned into Holstein cattle. Mind you, there's a lot of scenes here. Man, 2025 was a really good year for them. Yeah, totally. Huh? The lights are on in the watchtower. Woof, woof. Dickert? Why the awful look on your face? You must tell me everything. It's you against the world, Dickert, but that's alright. Proteo sobs uncontrollably until his voice goes hoarse, stroking Dickert's back lovey-dovey all the while. Under the full moon, glowing ever so blue and boosting magic below to new heights, the two remained sat down on the staircase inside the watchtower. Dickert getting fired, so what happened to Proteo? Getting fired, you say? It'll be fine. We'll just write everything going great when you send off your next letter to them. Would there even be anyone else willing to guard this watchtower here in the hill country of giants? There. How about some more milk? Proteo searches his item bag for another bottle of milk, but he quickly realizes that he had single-handedly drunk them all up during his journey back to the hills. Oh no, they're all empty. I'll have to milk some more. I should have stopped by the farm first. Dickert doesn't like cow milk. Dickert only likes goat milk. Oh, yes, that's right. I'll have to improve on my milk so that it'll be thicker, smeller. It's thicker, I mean. Smeller, bitter, and has that distinct taste you're used to with goat milk. I prefer milk that tastes like that too. Whatever you like, Dickert, I like. Aww. Woof woof, Proteo me like. Proteo looks at Dickert's tear-stained face, his mouth watering in silence. Ah, how about we squeeze some fresh milk together? It feels great getting to drink fresh milk straight as it sprays all in your face. A lot of adventurers who don't like milk out of the bottle that really love drinking it up straight back on the farm. Woof woof, but Dickert doesn't like cows. Hey, come to think of it, how come you're crying, Dickert? Woof, Proteo, Dickert me right. I said why earlier. Sorry, I didn't hear anything about that. Proteo! Sorry. Adventurers coming to the hill country of giants are going missing. So Dickert will lose his job at Watchtower, cause Dickert wasn't doing it right. Soldiers are investigating whether the giants have been kidnapping him. Alcyon is mad too. Even though our spring festival's about to start. The giants are friends, but it's all gonna be over. It'll all be over! Woo! They're investigating? What's happened to the adventurers? Uh-oh. Dickert! We won't be able to squeeze that milk today. We can do it together next time. I gotta get back to the farm right away. I'll be sure to make milk so delicious that it'll even put on a smile on your face, Dickert. Woo! Dickert hates cow milk. Hates it! Hates it! Ugh, Dickert, I really need you to drink some milk so you can get even bigger. I want you to wreck me so bad, and I want to wreck you in turn, but in my gigantified form too. But why? What's this investigation about anyway? They just need to stop it already. Why now? We met here in the hill country of giants. Me, a guy from the Circean countryside meeting a fellow country guy from the Pace Blanc highlands. We haven't done anything though. We've done nothing, but it's all gonna come crashing down. The young Portillo mutters to himself as he returns back home to his farm, but despite there being not a single street light to guide his way home, he could never get lost in the dark. Ooh. The manor built on the bovine farm was constructed with the help of the local giants. Portillo, the proud owner of this tranquil castle, is sweating profusely as he arrives back. Thank goodness, the cowshed hasn't been ransacked yet. Oh, looks like we got a farm staff, a cow. Well, looks cool. I'm not sure what you're supposed to be, but you're also cool too. Senor Portillo. Welcome back. How was Circe? Pretty late getting back. Look how swollen my breasts have gotten. Seriously, everyone. What are we gonna do? There's so much I gotta get done. For now, I just gotta focus on... It is at this moment our young Portillo decides to simply sulk in bed, because that's what I would probably do in this thing. Unfortunately, that's not me. That's not Drunker coded. My dream's gonna be done for. I'm gonna lose to those damn all-natural guys who are all about being beefy on their own. Patron, what's the matter? No, I can't let that happen. Hey, Patron, try to cheer up, please. Just try drinking some nice warm milk to calm your nerves. No, I'm not in the mood drinking milk right now. There, this is when you need to be held the most. It's everyone else's fault for deciding not to go home after they drink my milk. You say that, but I'm a milking cow here now. Well, true. And ever since you had me drinking that insanely delicious milk, I can't seem to drink enough of it, and I can't help but want to make others drink it up. Well... Okay, I'm gonna check out the other scenes. If not, I might have to continue for one more chapter. I gotta drink some fresh milk right away, this very instant. Strip down, that's an order from your Jeffe. Simon, we'll get him all ready for milking right away. Man, I've been waiting for this. The adventurers whose breasts have become engorged all stripped down naked in unison inside Portillo's cowshed. And I probably think that we might have to censor this, but that's all that there is to it for context. I want to drink it straight. Alright. Federation soldiers who have set camp in the hill country are on the hunt for the missing adventurers. Hey, you're never gonna find any of those adventurers if you keep looking for them in places like that. And that's exactly why we're here! We have multiple eyewitness testimonies from adventurers who've traveled these parts claiming that they've been harassed and nearly eaten by the likes of you. Tuh, a bunch of snitches if you ask me. Only some giants, Alcyon being one of them, like to give the adventurers a good scare, but we would never eat them. Ain't making adventurers think they're on the brink of life and death so freaking fun? It is not. I would never be a part of something so scary. Heck, if you would so prefer, you could check the contents of my stomach yourself to search for him, you know? You might just find one or two of them swallowed up whole. Akyun, running your mouth like this is exactly why they're starting to suspect us more and more. Fleck chastised, not intimidated in the least bit as he looks back up at Akyun in protest. Oops, my bad, my bad. Well, if you suspect me so badly, you're free to stay here however long you'd like. Heck, why not crash at my place if it suits your fancy? I'll tend to you like my pets, like I do the cattle and sheep. Roar! Ugh! You haven't wet yourself, have you? Oh, why, you fiendish giant? Akyun, quit it! You'll really leave them with the wrong impression of us. I don't think you need to keep talking anymore, Akyun. Adventurers have only just begun to come here in droves thanks to Proteo's milk becoming so popular. But now we giants are being suspected and treated like scary monsters. That really puts us in a tough spot. Has everyone really been disappearing? And if so, where have they disappeared to? It's that idiot DRUNKER'S fault for slacking off on guard duty. That's all this crazy stuff been happening. Speaking of whom, that dude said he was gonna start doing his job properly when he headed back to the watchtower yesterday. Too late no matter how you look at it if you ask me. There's no way adventurers could just be spirited away from our peaceful hill country. Soul, try not to look so worried. Okay. You're just gonna take that as an So I think you're gonna need a bit more self-awareness, okay? Until we get to the bottom of why these adventurers are going missing. No one is to enter or leave the hill country of giants. Don't be ridiculous. There are so many adventurers who are coming here right now to drink Proteo's milk. Things were just starting to get lively here. That just goes way too far. So what about my milk? Oh hey, it's Proteo. You returned from Surtsey? Yeah, since yesterday. Soldiers have been visiting my farm since this morning, but they've all left because of how they didn't like how the cowshed smelled. A bunch of city-loving adventurers, I suppose. The soldiers have even gone to your farm. They're being way too tyrannical. This is for everybody's safety, so of course we did. At any rate, we will be contacting the guild immediately and direct them not to issue any new travel permits to this region henceforth. What? So no more adventurers will be coming here? This is Proteo's chance to make his milk and all of Bovine Farm super famous. You shouldn't be causing him any trouble. Nope, what's done is done. I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, it's just that I've been so busy with work at the farm that I haven't even been able to pay attention to the problem at hand. What with there not being that many top tier Holstins to start with? Ooh, so he's the one that's kidnapping the adventurers. Huh? Did you just say something? Holstins? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Oh. Oh, it's Equus. Why are you here, Equus? I can't ask Minister Morgan for advice, and while Edgar's reliable, he is far too loose-lipped. If Volan were to find out somehow, he would surely look down on me. But I cannot help but wonder. Of course, Jade would be off somewhere in a time like this. He's practically the only one I would be able to confide with now. Oh, I know who. Romanus. Is Romanus around? Yes, you called me King Equus? Well, do you wish to have some nice fresh milk? Please wait just a little longer. An order from some has already been placed. Huh? Wait, how? How did you know? How did you know that I have been dying to have some of that bovine milk? Shh. Bovine milk is the talk of the town among the adventurers who frequent my grand bathhouse. It's been selling like hotcakes as a post-bath refreshment. That just goes to show that you are by no means the only one wanting a hack to get big now, King Equus. Nowadays, hard quests have become really hard to come by, and that makes it that much harder for guys to maintain their stamina. Meanwhile, the adventurers who never miss out on a single day of training have become the center of attention thanks to their impeccable muscles. And that's where the endless rumors about bovine milk enabling people to get big now without having to go through the tedious work of daily training come into play. Oh, so the rumors may very well be true. Those guys may be pretending that their muscles are all natural, but they must all be lying, no doubt. I of all people should know, as I do actually go through a harsh training regime with Volun. All these muscles for aesthetics have been dominating the scene as of late. However, the only bovine milk that has this get big now effect as of yet is reconstituted bovine milk that has been condensed. Otherwise, most of it is just delicious farm fresh milk. Condensed and reconstituted? Something about that strikes a chord in my heart. Very tantalizing, so much it is making my body tingle. Huh. Constituted. Condensed. Out of an entire case of bovine milk that is delivered in a single order, perhaps one bottle's worth, if that is the good stuff with that effect. One bottle's worth, if that? Here I am, the king of Pace Blanc for goodness sake, and I cannot even seem to get my hands on that bottle out of a case. Oh, how I envy those adventurers who are free to do as they please. Oh, how I envy those adventurers who pound their chests like gorillas and compliment each other's muscles as they twist and milk each other's nipples. What the Equus! Oh my goodness. My sympathies, King Equus. However, it appears that the reconnaissance party we dispatched to the hill country of Giants has already blocked off the area. Oh, what did you just say? So, what will be done about my reconstituted condensed bovine milk? Ugh, what in El Dorado could all those missing adventurers even be doing, and where pray tell? They must be aiming to hog all that bovine milk for themselves to drink up. That must surely constitute a rebellion against Pace Blanc. What? That, and not the fact that you get that the hill country of giants is being involved? Lord within E have mercy, Equus. And an affront against me. How dare these adventurers have a milky liaison behind my back in a time like this, just to get big now. Oh, how nice that must be. There, King Equus. Please try to calm down. The owner of the farm happens to be a Circean adventurer. You're more than welcome to make arrangements directly through me. Oh, I see. Well, so long as Volun never finds out. He's undoubtedly a die-hard advocate of being 100% organic and all natural. Well, it's not my intention whatsoever to abandon his vision. I am no different than anyone else though. If there's a way for me to get big now, then I want to try it out. With all the governmental duties I must perform on a daily basis, it is utterly impossible for me to strictly adhere to the dietary regime he gives me. Equus then takes out a piece of paper covered with soot-stained fingerprints from his drawer. On it, a week's worth of hideous dietary restrictions and training instructions are written out in great detail. Oh, wait a minute. What do I see here? He wrote that I may have whatever I want from time to time, so drinking a little milk surely would not hurt. Oh, how I wish just love to get big now and knock Volun over his own workbench. King Equus, you are the head of state of Pace Blanc. There's no one here to stop you from satisfying your thirst. Now that you mention it, there may very well be true. Golly, Equus. Yeah, I am glad that I have at least been able to talk with you regarding this matter, even if it was just with you. Oh, how exciting this is. This will surely have me pumped for my training today. Oh, we're back in Dunk's perspective. I guess I found my way back here after all. I just need to get a hold of more of that extra rich farm fresh milk. Wait, no. I didn't come all the way out here to the hill country of giants just because I wanted to drink some milk. This was the only quest I could get. Dunk has stumbled his lonely self back to the hill country of giants. He is there with the Herculean task of directly negotiating with the giants, rumored to be ferocious, to procure more of the insanely popular bovine milk all by himself. Despite how daunting of a quest that may seem, his unquenchable thirst to drink more of that tasty milk has left his body, and so hard way any leadway for contemplating what might befall him. Woof woof! A new adventure! Just as Dunk is about to pass by the watchtower, a Bisuno with black fur jumps out from the bushes. Who are you? Right, name and ledger. Dunk has only Dunk had only days earlier passed by the watchtower, but he didn't recall there being a guard. Huh? Last time I crossed these parts, this watchtower is only here for namesake. Dunk can't help but inadvertently wince as he writes his name in the ledger, knowing full well his intent to pilfer some milk. If you don't write name, Dickert gets fired. Ooh, ooh. Hey, don't whine like that. And don't look at me like that either. I sure don't want to write my name down, but I guess I have no choice, huh? In the ledger, which records the entries and departures of adventurers, is filled with the names of scores of famous adventurers. Yet those very seasoned adventurers who used to walk so proudly back at the guild can no longer be found. Writing your name still do ya no good. The heck? But I just wrote my name. Who cares? Not my problem. Dickert, are you there? This is urgent, super urgent. I just got this order straight from the capital asking for extra rich bromine milk. Dickert, now I really do need you. The time has come for the finest Holston to bring about the highest quality milk ever. Proteo! Dickert doesn't like cow milk. Proteo? Huh? Who are you? My body feels utterly strange ever since I drank some of your milk. This'll get better, right? Cause I don't want to be told that my muscles are just for aesthetics forever. But I can't help but want more milk. Dunk's plea is utterly incoherent, yet Proteo has and continues to look at adventurers who pass by him left and right with disdain. None of my comrades who visit your farm have returned to the guild. Where did they all disappear to? So many adventurers come and go here? How could I possibly remember who you are? Proteo retorts as he pays no heed to Dunk's anger. Instead, he stares at his body, most notably at his engorged chest and crotch. So you must be an escaped Holson. Now I remember. We did have one naughty calf who got all red in the face when everyone was drinking milk together and started stripping down. Welcome back. You undoubtedly came back because you missed that milk. Now be a good boy, will ya? Proteo says as he pinches the much taller Dunk through his shirt, directly striking his nipples. He then goes a step further by licking the drops oozing out onto his fingertips. And I'm not doing that because I'm already tired of that. Stop being naughty! Stop it! Dickert rushes in between Proteo and Dunk and pushes both of them away, sending them flying. Sorry. You see, Dickert is a virgin, but boy, isn't he cute. Rumor has it that he came from a rural mountain village, but he got angry and left after people teased him for his big ding-a-ling, and that's how he became this place's lone watchtower guard. What? That's a very interesting backstory. Then, my lonesome self came along, which led to the two of us becoming the best of friends. It must be fate. Proteo, don't say that! My apologies. Yes, I'm sorry. Both of you, come to my farm. This order for gallons and gallons of extra rich milk can't be ignored. I gotta start making some now. Milking is super fun, so let's do it together. Dickert won't get fired? I would never let that happen. Yay! Dickert doesn't get fired! Woo! Hold up, can you even prevent that? I get how this is an order from the castle back at the capital, but this dude hasn't been doing his job properly at the watchtower this whole time. Delivering milk to Pays Blanc Castle is to be given priority over all other orders placed by adventurers. That just goes to show how the king and everyone else in the castle wants it all to themselves. In exchange for the milk, I'll ask to see if they'll let him keep his job. If not, then they just won't get the milk. It's the perfect plan to ensure that he and I will be together forever. Oh my goodness. What kind of scheme is going on here? Golly. Woof, woof. Together forever. That way, we can milk so much. We gotta complete this quest. Quest! Dickert, squeeze, milk! Heck, even if you returned me to me cause you wanted my milk so badly, yeah. This milk quest will mean getting to drink as much fresh milk as you want. Not a bad deal, right? I mean, yeah, but this time, you can't just run away. Woof woof! Straw beds! So, which one should we even start milking first? Inside Proteo's massive cowshed, the cattle are allowed to roam around about freely as they please. Well, now hold up. Time to pay you a little in advance with a glass of milk. Ooh. Whoa! Bovine milk. Are you sure about this? Ain't this like a precious commodity? Since you're helping out anyway, you can just milk some more to replace it. You sure it's okay for me to drink this, right? This won't be a repeat of last time. If you don't wanna, you don't have to drink it. Dickert doesn't want it! Come on, Dickert, just put it in your best effort to drink some. No way! Oh. Dunk instantly feels dizzy as the taste of milk seemed to seep deep into his body. If memory serves him right from the first time, this milk touched his lips. Shortly afterward... Now then, let's get to work, shall we? Feel lightheaded. My body feels like it's burning up again. Oh, pull yourself together. Dickert, how about you drink some of my milk then? Or you could have me drink some. Woo woo! No need to shy away. You'll become the finest Wholesome there ever was. Be up to the task. Alright everyone, the coast is clear. Everyone come help out. Proteo shouts, ringing his cowbell, to which a herd of adventurers emerge from under piles of hay stacked in the corner of the cowshed. Patron, you need us? The soldiers are gone now, yeah? Whoa, don't tell me. This is... Dunk trusts the empty bottle of bovine milk he just chugged to the staff member in front of him. But then, Dunk can't help but notice what is at the other end of the staff member's tangled milking tube. What? Oh, but of course. How does it taste? Ugh. Hey, you're that novice who ran away that one time. It's been awfully lonely here without you. I remember you. What's happened to you? Dunk is stunned by how the guy, who used to be the party shield bearer who accompanied him on his milk procurement quest, has utterly transformed, acclimating to farm life, which would be an... acclimating to farm life would be an understatement. What? I think I read wrong that one. Huh? You mean number one here? Dunk vividly remembers the shield bearers being the one who led the way when he had first visited the hill country of giants. They had arrived to their destination at breakneck speed, and with the quest being simply to bring back milk. What a lucrative, nay, delicious quest it was supposed to be. No one was so happy they have brought back a prospective Wholesome all the way from the capital. But then you just had to run away and disappoint my poor guy. I feel much better now, seeing his cute face again, that is. What the? Are you seeing this? Proteo's farm is an utter wreck! Did it get hit by an earthquake or something? First off, we need to see if there are any survivors. Search for the owner of this farm, Proteo, at once. We can investigate what happened later. What the heck happened here? An earthquake or something? This is no earthquake. After I heard this big bang, I saw this giant appear. A giant? Who could that be? Beats me, but it was definitely a giant. See, there are even footprints. This is an utter disaster. The crops have all been squashed. Gotta be one of your buds out there doing this, ain't that right? No, nobody would be out here doing this. How dare you just run your mouth at us? I oughta you up. Then whose footprints are these? Prateo, Dickert, where did you guys go? That evening, Sol makes it back to the hacienda in search of Prateo and Dickert once more, who have gone missing. Let's see here. Footprints. Whoa! As Sol wanders through the fields in the dark out of nowhere, he gets his foot stuck in sludge and falls down hard. The farm itself is safe. What is this stuff, though? It's not an actual puddle. Now this is a giant haul. A slimy magical beast? Ouch, you idiot! That's hot like hell. What gives? Zapping someone with power as hot as the freaking sun. Quiet. My bad, Sol. Prateo? Prateo, that's you, right? You've got bigger. So these footprints are yours? Yes. Well, thanks for coming here so late into the night. First off, let's have you drink some nice warm milk to calm down. No! Federation soldiers are continuing their investigation in full swing, even with it already having been a full day since a giant figure of some sort had caused so much destruction to the bovine farm and its hacienda. Oh my god. So it looks like during the whole fiasco, for context, if you don't know what happened here, it's actually in the adult scene, but apparently Dickert drank so much milk that he literally went big and destroyed the entire thing. That's what happened. This place's silo has almost entirely collapsed. That could have only been done by the hands of giants like you. Maybe so. Care for me to give it another shot? I could easily knock down that windmill there with just a flick of my finger. Akion, what did I tell you about saying things that you really shouldn't be saying? But I'm kind of thinking that even we wouldn't be able to go about all this destruction even with our builds. We're not finding Prateo, the owner of this here farm, anywhere. Do you have him evacuating at any of your places? Nope, ain't at my place. Have you actually tried to find him? Cause usually he's in the middle of milking the cattle right about now in the morning. We've turned on over every stone trying to look for him, but he's nowhere to be found. Huh? Prateo's nowhere here? But that can't be. He's probably just wandering around somewhere. Wouldn't believe how many times I've nearly squashed him to death. Akion smirks maliciously as he pushes the collapsed brick masonry from the silo out of his way with just a stroke of his fingertips. Hey! Stop that! We're already made sure to check through the rubble in the watchtower as of yesterday. The watchtower? I sure thought it was awfully quiet there when I noticed Dickert wasn't inside. Huh? So you're saying Dickert might have gone somewhere with Prateo? Dickert. You're talking about the guard at the watchtower who's from the Highlands, yeah? That dude hasn't put in a single serious day's worth of work since he got stationed here. Every report he does send is filled with a bunch of lies. Well, that sure does sound like Dickert. It's whatever though, honestly, cause he ain't had anything serious to do up until now. He was terminated on the spot. He's probably scrambling right now to find his next job. Soldiers who come from the countryside always amount to no good, and that's despite always being assigned to the easiest post ever. Well, we giants happen to be hard at work in the fields here, you know? That's how people in the capital are able to eat delicious bread. Isn't that right, Sol? Wait a second. Hey, does anybody know where Sol went? He should be out tending to the fields by now. Ooh, Sol? Don't know, maybe he's just taking a nap somewhere. We haven't seen any sign of that giant. Way too laid back on the job if you ask us. Too laid back on the job? I bet he started feeling too guilty and had to run away. But where to? Oh yeah, sure. Probably ran away just as soon as he got the gobble down Proteon and Dickert, huh? Ain't that the funniest thing you've ever heard? Hey, quit saying all that nonsense. Sol would never do anything like that. Don't know about that. He's made comments before about how tasty you probably were, even if you didn't look like it. Who? Me? Looking tasty? I'm not bread. Ugh, we're too busy for this. Now that we no longer have a guard at the watchtower, that means I now have to be the one to submit reports. I'll start by writing one about how the farm got damaged by the hands of you lousy giants, and then make mention of how its owner, Proteo's, gone missing. We'll probably keep travel to the hill country of giants off limits for the foreseeable future. Man, right when it was getting livelier here thanks to all the adventures gathering, we can't just let that fly. What's that? I'm just looking forward to scaring the living crap out of all those adventurers who think they're all that. At any rate, I suggest you guys cooperate with our search. It'll be a good way to prove your innocence too. Our innocence? But we haven't even done anything wrong. Now you listen here. All of you are being suspected of kidnapping the missing adventurers, obviously. The more adventurers keep just disappearing without a trace, the more intense our investigation will have to be. If you know anything, you're to disclose every detail. You got that? And what did I say about us not knowing anything? Damn, what's with that dude? For a Federation soldier straight from the capital, he sure is a scrawny, high and mighty piece of crap. Pisses me off. Hey, all this kind of strange though. Proteo, Dickert, and even Sol are now missing. What's that? They've got to be somewhere. Quit making it out to be some huge deal that it ain't. Alkyon, don't you get it? They're really gonna think we giants did something to them if you keep that up. With the adventurers disappearing out of nowhere like this, I could be the next one that goes missing. That's way too scary to even think about. Good grief. So you're telling me you, a giant, are scared out of your mind, Flet? You sure you got the balls on ya? Alkyon, I'm being serious here. Ouch, hey, I got it. Let's try paying Protea's crib a visit. He's always inside there too. Okay, we got Equus. Wow, what are you doing here? Oh, amazing! There are so many quests! And these are all requests for procuring that fine bovine milk. Equus mutters to himself as he stands alone in front of the quest board at the Adventurers Guild. Dying for the milk to arrive, Equus has rushed over to the guild himself in hopes of figuring out for himself whether the rumor that anyone could easily become big now by drinking bovine milk was true. Thanks to Romanes placing that order for him, that very milk should be on its way to him. King Equus, you should have let us know of your arrival in advance so that we could have had your order waiting here for you. Edgar, are you here? Yikes, even Minister Morgan's here. I'll remind you both that the guild is a clean establishment. Heck, it's run by our royal state for goodness sake. It's even got the stamp of approval from the one and only chivalrous Baron. Ain't that right, King Equus? I assure everyone that there are no illegal after-hour parties or any other sort of illegal activity occurring within these walls. Jeez, King Equus, you could have at least said something to me before waltzing in here acting like you don't know what's going on despite being the one here to audit me unfairly. What in Eldorado are you blabbering on about, Edgar? We have a major issue on our hands. Bovine Farm has been sieged by what looks like a giant or the like. Our soldiers are reporting that the farm and its hacienda are heavily damaged. What? Oh no! What's more, the owner of the farm, Proteo, has gone missing. From what it sounds like, scores of adventurers who passed through that area via our watchtower have all turned up missing. You must withdraw all quests bound for the hill country of giants at once. I'll send out a notice right away. Oh no, what of my bovine milk? Hey now, if not you'll end up no longer being able to get a hold of milk to drink, so there's no need for all the fuss. Here I am barely able to afford my next meal. It's really disturbing how so many people have gone missing. I haven't heard much about the giants being on the violent side though. Maybe merchants have gotten all jealous for how well bovine milk has been starting to sell like crazy. I mean, rumor has it that anyone can get big now thanks to the good stuff. So, I take it you are not fond of the stuff because of that, Volun. You're damn right, I'm not. Just as I thought. Hold on a second, everybody. Everyone gather around. Please move aside a little for me. I got something here to deliver. Sorry, I couldn't help but have you guys lend a helping hand. Dunk? Hey, don't tell what you got there is what was asked of in the quest. Please try not to handle it casually. That must be the bovine milk. What's more, it's all the reconstituted condensed stuff. The whole cases? I wish to take this all back with me. Why though? How can someone had to destroy bovine farm? Fine? Well, that's certainly gonna be a fine if Proteo doesn't handle with his milk issue. The farm itself is safe. I'll try to do my part in making sure all the milk people are waiting for still gets delivered promptly. Where's Proteo though? Here's a letter with Proteo's seal on it, and it's addressed to King Equus and the guild. To me? Why would the owner of the farm send me such a correspondence directly? It looks like the real deal too. Yup, it's definitely a delivery slip for this milk from Bovine Farm. The letter addressed to me reads that the farm and the hill country are both safe and begs for us not to make the mistake of closing down access through the region. This smells of jade, but why? Does jade have something to do with this? Well, in that case, I'd best be on my way. Oh, hold up! Where are all the other adventurers besides you? No one else who has gone there to the hill country of giants has returned home. Oh, so those adventurers, they will probably come back home sooner or later. I imagine. The whole giants are eating him story is just false. You serious? Leon, speak honestly now. Leon, don't be sticking your nose into other people's business. I was under the impression that you were a trainee that had some guts to him. Those muscles all natural old of yours must be crying underneath your current bulk. Yeah, sorry if all the trouble my gym rat boyfriend here might be causing you, Dunk. No need to even sweat it. It's not like I even have my head wrapped around the whole thing anyway. My muscles. As Chabo roughly slaps Dunk on the shoulders, it's apparent how terribly shaken he is by Leon's snide comment. Alright now, tell us what you know, Dunk. Or will I need to ask the other parts on you that are more talkative? Volun, you must stop it with your insistence on giving novice adventurers physical punishment. Not everyone is as sturdy as I am. I'm already done. I'm already done already. Golly. Okay, I'll talk, I swear. Just don't be looking at my body like that. I am not. I must say I was a tad bit jealous myself. King Equus. Getting all big right now, then and there, huh, Dunk? I don't really see what's so wrong about that. Besides, why are you getting so upset, Leon? I really don't know, man. Anyway. Where the heck did Soul go off to? You don't know either, Alkyon? Yep, beats me. Well, whenever we go off to the port city of Berry together, he'll just call out the villagers he knows and dips. But why would he dip without telling me anything? Proteo, you there? Doesn't seem like he's home. Flet tries calling for Proteo at his front door, but the house is completely silent with no sign of anybody being home. While the windows are shut, they can still see reference books and other junk scattered about through the curtain. I say we uproot the whole house and give it a good shake. Absolutely not. Quit that right now. Then what do you suppose we do? If he's in the house, we need to figure that out somehow. We can't just go in without permission. Flet says even as he tries twisting the knob on the front door, only to find out that the door opens up with no problem. Whoa, this is really careless of Proteo to forget to lock his front door. So you've done opened the door, huh? I'll leave the inside to you, Flet. I'll keep on looking for him outside. Are you being serious right now? You're still gonna look inside for him, ain't ya? If I were to try to fit myself in there, I'd really wreck his house. I guess there's just gonna be no other around this, huh? His room, where he had all sorts of specimens he has collected stored, is hot and humid, and the smell of soil and dust hangs over the air. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not a robber. Proteo, where'd you go? Two superb hosins at once. Now I can ship as much milk as I want. Wow, this is all thanks to you, Shadow King. Well, I'm quite jealous of that physique of yours myself, Proteo. The Federation is my domain after all, so it's to no wonder you've come here tainted with jealous heart. Now get to delivering all that nutrient-rich bovine milk to all the adventurers in El Dorado who are sick and tired of those bastards who are all stuck up about getting their muscles all natural. Yes, this will be the center of El Dorado from now on. Lastly, we'll ship out to you some melon-flavored milk with lots of mead dissolved in it for him to drink. I'm not jealous like that though. I sure wonder if Dunk will come back to us. I hope he can manage doing his errands alright. No need to worry even if he can't. You're still following my instructions, aren't you? Yep, I made sure to send an entire carton of my freshly squeezed, reconstituted condensed bovine milk straight to King Echoes himself. That ought to work just fine, yeah? It sure will. There's absolutely no way he wouldn't go head over heels for bovine milk. I had no idea the King of the Federation would be so keenly interested in getting big now. I bet we could end up getting along well then. I would love nothing more than to get to drink milk together with all the adventurers in the Federation, nay, in all of El Dorado. Yep, you sure can, Proteo. It's time to milk. Let's see if they've managed to fill up the tanks with some nice fresh milk. Alright, off I go. We'll do melon milk. Hey now, no need to rush anything, Proteo. If you want an untouched Holson, look no further than here. Wait, huh? Where? Pray tell, where? I'm talking about you! Proteo, Proteo! The heck are you even talking about? That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. Ah! Wait up! Hold on! Jade slides his body around on the floor just as Proteo's trying to head out of the milking factory to block his path. So cute, Proteo. I, the great Shadow King Jade, prefer guys like you. You're saying that you're fine with me? Now get to showing me what's inside that dirty heart of yours. Gotta get my body huge first, so hold up. No need for that. I like you just the way you are, Proteo. Like? Now let's get to becoming one. Get to shaking this emerald-colored melon-flavored milk. The heck? Whatever. I'm gonna look through all the events. Anyways, that is it for this episode of Bovine Farm. I know, golly, it's actually so slow and it pains me, but I have no choice because I'm not gonna be active for the next few days. So I'm recording this one by one. But anyway, this can be Bovine Farm month. So yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all whenever. Bye bye.